Was the Krishna-Khar meeting just a photo op? The two sides met, talked and agreed to talk some more. Expectations weren't high, but the Hina factor had raised hopes of a whiff of fresh air to the tedious dialogue process. Every major issue was touched upon, but only just. The result, the bilateral talks between the foreign ministers turned out to be a damn squib with no real outcomes, no real commitments. Saurabh Shukla files the story.
Her detractors may dismiss her as a greenhorn in the field of diplomacy, but Hina Rabbani tried to set the tone of the talks right at the start by saying that the onus of maintaining peace and stability in the region lies with both countries, clearly shifting the focus away from Pakistan's own role in curbing terror emanating from its soil.
The new generation of India and Pakistan will see a relationship, hopefully, which is going to be much different than the one that has been experienced for the last 2 decades.
The promise was tantalizing, the outcome tepid. If there was a mindset change, it didn't reflect in the Pakistan Foreign Minister's dialogue with Indian External Affairs Minister S.M. Krishna.
Ma'am, I'd like to ask, in the joint statement you talk of expressed satisfaction on counter-terrorism issues, including progress on Mumbai trial. Could you tell us how and why we are satisfied on this issue?
It says here the ministers reviewed the status of bilateral relations and expressed satisfaction on the holding of meetings. The satisfaction has been expressed on the holding of meetings.
Do you think that
That was the sum and substance of the talks. The two nations agreed to talk some more. A series of measures to facilitate trade and travel across the LOC was the only takeaway, designed to keep the two nations talking.
So there is some sort of an impatience that one sees in some matters. But objectively speaking, a lot has happened that is not on the surface. We cannot be mired in the past, and I think it's counterproductive.
The restricted talks lasted for over half an hour, followed by delegation-level parleys. It is learnt that New Delhi countered Pakistan's charge of human rights violation in the valley with a terse response. Kashmiris are fed up with terrorism emanating from Pak soil.
We have agreed that terrorism poses a continuing threat to peace and security, and reiterated the firm and undiluted commitment of the two countries to fight and eliminate the scourge in all its forms and manifestations.
Interestingly, while Foreign Minister Khar refrained from mentioning Kashmir, S.M. Krishna did.
On Jammu and Kashmir, we will continue discussions with a view to finding a peaceful solution by narrowing divergences and building convergences.
At the end of the crucial meeting between the foreign ministers of India and Pakistan, it was apparent that disagreements on key issues like terrorism and Jammu and Kashmir came to the fore. While they agreed on some confidence-building measures, till the time these substantive issues are addressed, the talks between the two countries will be futile. In New Delhi with Maha Siddiqui and Paulami Saha, this is Saurabh Shukla for Headlines Today.